Hey, what's happening, everybody? Alvin, what's going on?
Hey Mike, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh man, if I'm any better, I'd be twins, but I'm just doing great. It's busy
That's
down here and it's
that's
hunting
my
season.
line. That's my line. Good for you. Hey, listen, it's good to see you. I know that when we're as busy as you and I are, it's hard to carve time out. And I appreciate Rain and Aaliyah for getting us on the same page and getting us together. So thanks for
Absolutely.
that for this. But good to see you again, man. I haven't seen you since you were in Chicago for the GOB.
Yeah, I know it. We spent um all of last month getting ready for our summit that was in September.
Okay,
So
how'd
that was
that
that
go?
was a huge success, man. It was really great. Um we had, I don't know, maybe 150 people in attendance,
Wow.
and for about 45 days of marketing it, that was pretty good.
Yeah. That was
But we
real good.
got to showcase the vendors that we wanted to, and got to showcase the projects that we're working on and how we're building them. And that was the
Nice.
main thing that we wanted to showcase. So yeah, it's really
Nice.
great.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you are working on?
Sure, Mike. We've got a 452 unit deal over in on the west bank of New Orleans that we are repositioning. And what that means is we're taking it from one entity and selling it to another entity. So,
Okay.
you talk about the Burr method. What is it? The buy, the rehab, the rent, the repeat, the refinance, and then repeat, or something like that. Well, at the end of all of those R's, put one more R for reposition. And
Yeah. There you go.
and then we sell it to ourselves. So we're doing that with 452 units.
That's a
And
great, that's a great part of exit strategies, right?
perfect exit
Like,
strategy.
yeah, because you totally pull some capital out and reallocate the capital. Good for you.
Yeah.
Aren't you working on a couple of new construction deals too?
Yeah, one up in Wisconsin, 184 units, and then 200 units here in Princeton, Texas.
Okay.
So both of
Wisconsin.
those will be going pretty much simultaneous. Um, we've got some final notes to get done in Princeton, Texas, with the city and the civil engineer. Those will be done by next Wednesday. And about the same timeline, same thing going on in Wisconsin. So we're gonna be from one end of the spectrum to the other for the next 12
Man,
months. It's gonna be fun.
you been to Wisconsin in the winter?
I have.
Oh, good
Yeah, it
for
was
you.
like 20 below last year when I went up, and I was like, it's okay, man. If somebody else can handle it, I can handle it.
Somebody's got to do it. It's a thankless
Somebody's
job,
got to
right?
do it. And my skill set, they don't require me to be outside very long. So they wouldn't want me outside very long.
Well, once you stick that golden shovel in the ground, it's over.
That's it. And we're not gonna dig much with that golden shovel in November in Wisconsin, but at least we can play like that.
Yeah, you don't dig much in Wisconsin past October. That's for
That's what they tell me. Yeah.
yeah. So hey,
I'm,
I'm
I'm looking
really
forward to your summit, man. I'm really excited about this.
yeah, thanks. I'm super excited about it too. Alvin, we got a big lineup this year, 30 speakers, right? So got you on the main stage, got Brian Briscoe, Bronson Hill, Abel Pacheco, some really big speakers that are going to be speaking. I'm excited about that. Got three panels. We got a panel on lending, got a panel on for the new person who is just getting into the business,
Mhm.
and we have a panel that'll kind of be a mixed up panel, some new people as well as some real experienced people,
That's good.
all around multifamily. So
That's good.
and Alvin, putting this stuff together, none of it's easy, but
Right.
hey, I got a big announcement for people as we close this out today. So I'm going to offer a nice discount. So
Good.
what you're going to be speaking. So what are you going to talk about at the summit?
Well, Mike, I'm gonna leave that up to you, but I'll tell you a couple of things that I'm really passionate about talking about are really just the sustainability and energy efficiency, no, sustainability and energy efficiency of the new prop tech that we're bringing in. So we're really positioning ourselves as a prop tech company.
Yeah.
Um, a vertically integrated prop tech company, so we can go from design to build.
Okay.
And I'm liking the sound of that. And just today, talking with my appraiser about how he is appraising these deals. So take this and then I'll let you go. We rely on an engineer to design a building that's 4, 5, or 100 stories tall, right?
Yeah.
We've got a structural engineer that designs the foundation that we walk on and that this building is going to lay on. Well, there's also an engineer that has the ability to tell me how much my electric bill is going to be in these units.
Hmm.
So if we can have our hat hung on the fact that an engineer can design a building in height, why can't an engineer tell me how much my electric bill is going to be?
Right.
And because they can, then I can model that into this equation of a building and charge a different amount for my electricity. And the appraiser went, well, you can't do that because you've got all these individual meters. I said, no, we don't. We've got 1 meter on every building. It's a house meter. So everything's master metered.
Okay.
Oh, so that's a different scope of project. Well, there you go. So now we're getting down to the science of appraising buildings with high efficiency based off of the data that the appraisers give us from the engineers.
Yeah.
If an engineer can design a building to stand up, they can surely design to tell me how much the light bill is going to be. So simple.
Absolutely. Hey, you know, as long as we're talking about energy and about electric, have you thought about solar on any of this stuff?
Think about it all the time. And we will probably wind up with solar on our parking lot, on our covered parking,
Okay.
because that's just right direct. It's not that efficient in Texas yet because we don't have such a big electric load that the cost of the panels, the delta's not there to pay for that in a timely manner.
Yeah.
You know, if we
Well,
were using so much more electricity, then we would. But because we're not using that much electricity, then it's really not cost effective for us to pay for the panels.
got it.
But putting them on the carports, that's really easy, light work. You know, they just mount right there, automatic direct savings. So that's going to be fun.
I should, you know, Wisconsin probably be a good place, but I should hook you up with my. I have a friend, Carl Moose. He's actually speaking at the summit. He's a Napoleon Hill Think and Grow Rich guy,
Okay.
but he's really involved in the solar space, and
Well, good.
it could be something that could help maybe save you some money, save your tenants some money, and you know when you're talking about prop tech, you never know where it could go. So,
well, connect us and I'll plug him in with my guy Don that's doing all the energy rating.
yeah, okay, that's good.
Okay.
Should I connect him with you or Aaliyah?
Me, you can have either one. Either
Okay,
one.
okay, good,
Either
good.
one.
All right,
Aaliyah,
great.
she's sitting right here, so she either one.
Where are you at in Texas?
We are 28 miles north of downtown Dallas in McKinney.
Okay. I was just in Austin last week. I met with one of my good friends. You know, he's been in the business for 25 years or so, and they own, you know, about 100,000 units around the country. They've traded in and out of $1 billion worth of real estate in the last 5 years. You know,
Mike, I'm glad you know somebody like that because when I talk about people like that, people think I'm nuts.
Oh, I know, right? People can't get their arms around it. You know,
Right.
Sometimes it's hard for the new person who wants the business as bad as you and I do to think more than 2 or 3 units, right? But there are people out there that and you know the funny thing is I had dinner with him and his partner on Thursday night in Austin, and actually Amy Tiemann joined us.
Okay.
And she's speaking at the summit too. But we had dinner and they were talking about 3 or 4 other companies that are even on a larger scale than they are. So, you know, here's what I always say about this business. You know, there was a time I owned and operated 4,000 units myself. And, you know, if you believe you can do this and move the ball forward,
You can.
there's nothing down to mindset and
That's
the
correct.
ability to shift your thinking, right? You know, I think it was Henry Ford said, some think they can, some think they can't. Who cares, right?
They're
So,
all right.
yeah, right. You're both right. Exactly.
That's
So,
right.
but yeah, I'm excited. You know, so I think people should come out to the summit. By coming out to the summit, you're going to get a lot of information, everything about starting small, scaling big, how to
Yep.
raise capital, how to use self-directed IRAs. Karen Hall from UDirect is going to be speaking also. A number of people, and I won't even do it justice right now trying to talk about everybody, but we know you're going to be there. You're going to talk about this prop tech stuff and about your projects that you have going on. After each, here's what else is really cool. After each session, we're going to have a question and answer. So be prepared. Plenty of people will be asking you questions. Hey, I know you need to
That's
go.
good. Let's tell them to bring it on, Mike. What kind of promotion you got for the people?
Got all kinds of things going out. And today I want to offer an early bird special, 60% off on the VIP plus ticket. Go to multifamily22.com, get registered, use the coupon code earlybird22, and you'll get 60% off of that ticket price. And we will see you at the event. Alvin, thanks for being here today. It's awesome to see you and connect, and certainly look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks, right?
Always my pleasure, Mike. Talk to you
Thanks,
soon, my friend.
Tell people how to get a hold of you real quick.
Alvin Hope Johnson on all social platforms. That's the